created by Chris Withers. And the idea is, just to make maths a lot more fun, to make it easier for parents to get engaged as well at home. And we're going to give you clue number 2, by the way, on the Diddy Detectives in 2 seconds as well. But the whole point is as well, Chris, is that this is meant to be fun, isn't it?
Well, this is it. We're combining numeracy, sport and games to make the learning of maths fun and a little bit more engaging.
Yeah.
And I think things have changed a little bit from the 80s, where there's a lot more help now, a lot more intervention, and maths clubs. Because of social media and things like that, people are a lot more clued up on things that are out there that could potentially help the child at school, or the kids at home.
And also maths, I mean, if you're looking, and life is tricky for young people now, getting jobs, etc. is tricky.
Yeah.
But if you are looking at, something which is surefire to get you a good career, if you've got maths in your...
I mean, I think around 39% of young people have failed maths this year.
Yeah.
And if you work that out, that's around 500,000 to 750,000 kids actually sit the maths, so we're close to half. So the question is, what are we doing from the ages of 5 to 11 and 12 to 16? And My Box Live is definitely, we're after prevention rather than cure.
Yeah.
And if this is rolled out into classrooms across the country, your TA can take charge, or your teacher, or the kids can just play themselves. And what you'll find is at break and lunch they're doing a little bit more maths. And if you did 20 minutes of maths every day, you're practically going to school.
Because it's a muscle, isn't it? It's a muscle memory, isn't it? Because me and my daughter the other, I'm trying to get everybody off the phones in our house. They're all in their mid-20s, and we're like, right, stop scrolling nonsense.
Get yourself one of these.
Well, what we did was we sat down and she was teaching us, because she's really clever, youngest child, get it right, Anna. And she was teaching us simultaneous equations and all of these things. And I was like, I'm actually enjoying this. I've done an hour of equations and I've never done it since 1989. And this is fun, but you're learning. And let's face it, you're making your brain work, aren't you? So therefore, that's got to be good for you.
Just like in sport, really, if you start training at a particular skill,
Yeah.
you'll find that you're going to get better at it.
Yeah.
And if you love doing it, you get involved in it. And this is an option for people to do that in maths. And there's a number of clever features with the app as well.
So you've got an app that goes with it?
App that goes with it. It comes as a 1 to 20 times table game. So you'll select a track size, you'll pop your figures on the track, and then the referee will pull the card out, and you work it out on the whiteboard. If you get it right, roll the dice and you whiz around the track. The app opens up like the whole curriculum, really. And the beauty of the app as well is it's got some key features. It can split into 2 or 3 or 4 screens, so no matter what your ability at maths, a bit like the handicap system in golf, if you're a level 1 student, you can play at level 1 taking on a level 6 student. So that's something that hasn't quite been done before. And we've got a little performance centre. You can go into that and it'll filter you to your level and where you're at. And we've got a training area, so you can just work on adding, for example, just like in football, if you're practicing shooting or heading. We're trying to relate it to maths and sport as well.
Sport. And can you then keep your own score so you know if you're getting better?
Yeah, it tracks your learning, which is quite good. It tracks your reaction time and things like that, and how well you did your adding questions or your fraction questions. So it gives you a little like maths athlete profile.
And then you've got your little maths athletes. So you've got a little skateboarder. You've got a LeBron James.
We've got a basketball dude. We've got Johnny Wilkinson. I think you stole him.
Yes, we've got Johnny Wilkinson here. Yes.
Yeah, just loads of footballers, boxers.
You need some lady
James
characters
Brady.
as well. That's my bit. You'll have to. Oh, we've got some lady.
Eyelashes.
We've got some lady characters.
Yeah.
She's got eyelashes on, everybody.
Got little eyelashes.
That's superb. So I guess the question is, if the guy who invented Scrabble's done it and sold 150 million, what do we have to do for you to be able to sell millions of these My Box Lives?
Well, to be honest, when it comes to it's about marketing now, and that's something that I know that I'm not the best at. I've done over the years. I've prepped it and got it ready. It's like sort of on the runway, so it's a case of you call people out, like your Gary Neville's, your Sarah Davies, or your Peter Jones. It's ready to go, and that type of help and support will, with the Olympics going on at the minute, and with it being based on athletics and the Olympics, it just takes someone like that to change my life, really. And not only that, to get this in homes around the world.
And change maths ability, and I guess that's the ultimate.
And skill up in maths, and that's what we want people to do. But not only that though, we're talking about team and working in a team. There's other platform games out there like TT Rockstars. It doesn't let you work in pairs.
Yeah.
And it's a one-on-one performance with you and the on computer. This is dynamic in the terms of you can sit and work in a team, and you work like in sport. You can't play football by yourself, so you can work. You can do singles. You can do all sorts of things on it. One of the best bit, we've got the cycling on at the minute. You can do a little pursuits, and that's the best bit. So if you can see on here now, I know it's hard to.
It's hard on radio, Chris, but yes.
But if you can imagine the cycling that's on at the minute where they chase each other, you can have a little chase game where you get the maths question right and you're whizzing around the track to chase your opponent and things like that. So there's a variation in different ways to play. But one of the good things is we've got like our 1 to 6 times table columns, our 7 to 12 timetable columns, and we've got like no one's put a number line on a whiteboard.
Hey, do you know what it is, Producer Claire? I feel like I'm on Dragon's Den and that I'm one of the dragons here.
How much are you going to invest?
Are you going to invest, Producer Claire? Listen to the show. Are you going to invest? Listen, Chris.
Well, there's an opportunity for someone to do that. It
does sound amazing. So if people want to find out more about you, and I'm clicking together the little characters here. If people want to find more about you, people who are interested in, there might be people in business listening now who are thinking about getting more people more maths able. My Box Live, where can they find you?
If you go on to myboxlive.com, we've got all our links to our social media on there. I've got quite handy at TikTok. I'm comfortable doing TikToks more than anything else.
That's good.
Christopher Withers LinkedIn. It's all there. I mean, you just need to contact.
To go for it. And it's my MI, not MY, which stands for maths.
Just maths intervention. And it's a play on my own learning. And
superb.
Like that.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give you Johnny Wilkinson back.
Yeah,
and I'm going to do clue number 2 on the Diddy Detectives.
Thank you.